right to the cloud. There we go. Okay, so I've got like kind of just a back to basics about skincare that I thought would be kind of fun to take a look at. And it's really helpful for just even sharing with our customers. Like sometimes people ask you random questions, and I find that I have no idea how to answer them. And so this is just a really nice way to take a look at it. And if you know your own skin type, that helps. Like for me, I have oily skin. Do you know what your skin type is, Anne?
I am a combination.
Okay, combination. Gotcha. And I don't know, Laura, if you're able to write in the chat, but if you know kind of what your skin type is, then it helps with, anytime you have a customer that might have a similar situation, or if you're trying to point them in the right direction for a skincare set. Because I know I've had some women who have oily skin. Okay, combo. Got it. All right, sounds good. Um, and, if they are, I don't know, a little more advanced with their age, sometimes you want to just automatically point them to the TimeWise repair set, but it may not be the best for them because it's very hydrating. And I found that sometimes it's nice in the wintertime for me, but otherwise I got to stick with the TimeWise Miracle set and then just add things in. So that is just a little tip that I
And
think
that's
is,
that is what I'm finding myself right now because I
yeah.
switched over to the Miracle Sap, not the Miracle Sap, the aging one.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
And it's creating a whole lot of oil and moisture and I'm like, oh yeah, we're switching back right now.
Okay, yeah. It's nice to try it though to see what it's
Yeah.
gonna how it might feel because I know it can be kind of dry there in Colorado,
Yeah.
but then if that's not what you're needing, then totally makes sense to try something different. Okay. And I know Georgie has said the same thing too. She was using the repair set and she had to kind of do some mix and matching.
Yep.
And I'm just glad we can do that with the lines. Having different things work is great. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out where my share button went. I had it and then it disappeared. So maybe if I get rid of the chat, it'll just automatically show up or something for me so I can. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'll just share. It's like a little slideshow presentation. Um, and then, whoa, fancy. Okay. And then as we go, if you have questions, feel free to just let me know. I'd be happy to share what I do know. I will just put it on full screen here, but it's really honestly just the basics. And I think it's great no matter how long you've been doing this, just to see like how does your skin work and that kind of thing. So we're unlocking that. So we're going to talk about the different layers of skin, the aging process, what aging looks like, and some common skin types. And then we'll have a little pop quiz at the end. Don't worry, I'm not grading you. It's just kind of for fun. Yeah, thank goodness. Like, oh man, I didn't know I was getting that. I wouldn't be.
Surprise.
Yeah, right. Okay, so for layers of skin, our skin is obviously it's our largest organ, so understanding how it works and the different layers can help with that younger skin. And it's made up of 3 layers. And so Mary Kay products are going to work on the top layers of your skin, which is kind of nice to know. It's the part that you see anyway, mostly. So we've got our epidermis, which is the part that burns, I would say. Um, and oh, and I fixed this, and then it says skin. Outermost layer of skin. It didn't save. Includes the stratum corneum, the dead skin cells, and it protects the body. Produces melanin. Skin appears smooth and soft when it's well hydrated. Otherwise, it gets rough and flaky when it's dry and damaged. And so, skincare practices focus on maintaining the health and integrity of this skin layer. The epidermis is the main one that you're going to see. And when you're exfoliating and stuff like that, you're kind of taking care of that as well to make it smooth and happy. So that's kind of what we're working towards. Let's see here. And then we've got the middle layer here. It's got the collagen. Um, and as you age, it's your elasticity and the collagen is not as strong anymore. So that's why we have things like retinol to kind of help with that. because it just doesn't bounce back like we'd like it to do. It might start to sag a little bit. And so that's what we're trying to avoid here. And so then we've got some of these bigger words, the hypodermis or subcutaneous layer. I feel like I'm teaching again. This is fun. Yeah, I've been missing it, although I didn't do this with my, second graders. But then we got our deepest layer, which is mostly fat. It kind of insulates, connects skin to muscle and bone. So kind of interesting. And I will have all of these available, like just the different slides, if you care to look at those, because there's some that are kind of helpful. So then in the aging process, skin ages through lots of things. I got to move my little people over. Here we go. Internal and then external factors. So we're going to find out what happens to skin during that aging process and how we can help our customers slow down that visible sign of premature skin aging, which is what we're all hoping to be, I think, is have a little bit younger skin as long as possible. So let's see here. So here's the intrinsic aging, things you can't control, like obviously your genetics, your biology, your makeup of yourself. But it really starts, the aging process starts like in your 20s. So that's why we have to be kind of careful with, teenagers and stuff like that, that they're not starting to use retinol when they don't need anything like that. Kind of seeing some different things out there that are, teenagers want to try all the things, but we want to be careful. And that's why I love that we have the Mary Kay skincare line, because it can get them started on some of those products, but not, having to worry about the signs of aging yet. So as you get a little older, I guess the collagen and elastin decline by 1% each year. And because of slower cell turnover and buildup of dead skin cells, it starts to make it look a little dull. So that's why I love things like the microdermabrasion set, because it kind of gets rid of that dullness. The serum C+E is really nice too for brightening. Also, I use I think it's one of the Clinical Solutions brighteners, just to help with brightening up some of these spots, brown spots I have started to see, or age spots here. And then so anytime you can use the right skincare products is great, just to help with that natural production. But if you do have anybody in their 20s asking, hey, can I get started on, the retinol? We'll just let them know that they can try that later, and we can probably save them some money by not using it yet. So, all right, so there's that information. Then the extrinsic aging, I found this fascinating. We can control a lot of things, but not everything. 80% of our aging is actually going to come from everything around us. So like if you smoke, drink a lot of alcohol, things like that, obviously stress, those are going to, even your eating and sleeping habits, it just starts to show. If you've ever seen someone who's had a lot of sun exposure, you can kind of see, even if they're the same age as you, they might look a little older because they're not protecting their skin as much, or it's maybe not a concern to them. So that's why I like that we can get SPF with our moisturizers, or include that, and just be a little bit more careful. Even with my kids, I'm finding I need to be a little more careful with them because, their little bodies need that SPF, right? Yeah, exactly, Laura. You too. Very important. So, okay, let's see what else can we. Okay, so what does skin aging look like? So the early to moderate, you start to see those fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes and the forehead. I think the first is like right underneath your eyes, actually. And that's why an eye cream is so helpful. Believe it or not, I thought you could just use a moisturizer. Wouldn't that just do the same thing? But apparently the eye cream has a little different formula because this is so delicate here. And so I always use like my ring finger whenever I'm applying it, or just the actual, what is it? The Repair Set has a nice little applicator, so you can be pretty gentle there. But yeah, so skin might become less smooth. It's not as smooth as a baby when you're starting to see that. a little more uneven skin tone, dry patches, and then pores can start to look a little larger. And believe it or not, I saw this the other day. So pores, you can make them appear smaller. You can't actually like get rid of your pores and stuff like that. But if you do have big pores, um, I tend to have that happen, especially on the nose area and stuff. You can use the microdermabrasion set, and it will give you instant results where you can see like, oh, where'd they go? And it's not going to take them away, but at least it can help with that. So, because I mean, we have to have pores to sweat and do all that good stuff. Any thoughts here? I don't want to. Just gonna share a little bit more about the moderate to advanced skin aging. Fine lines and wrinkles deepen into more noticeable wrinkles and folds. Skin may start to sag around the cheeks or the neck and jawline, often referred to as, oh, I like that, the triangle of youth, like right around the cheeks and the neck and the jawline. That's a nice way to think about it. So that's why the lifting serum for me has become so popular for so many, because you can really help with that jawline area and also with right underneath the neck to um, hopefully get rid of the turkey neck situation. So gotta make sure I don't have Georgie trying to pop in here. I'm not sure. It's a little early. Okay. Um, and then skin might feel a little drier and thinner with crepey appearance. Have either of you noticed, I guess I was talking a little with Anne about this, that your skin has changed from like one season to another, or does it kind of stay the same?
No, it definitely changes.
Does it? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like in the summertime, I'm so much oilier. And then
Yep.
in the winter, I kind of go a little more combo to oily. So even a little bit of dryness going on there too.
Yes.
So, and Laura, are you doing the miracle set?
Yeah, I actually am, and I feel the same. And I actually went camping, and then I used like the micellar water.
Uh-huh.
Like
Oh,
that felt
perfect.
nice because it's like camping, you can't wash your face or anything. So I'm like
Right.
using that.
Oh, perfect. That's
Yeah.
great. Well, and you can see all the grime you take off. It's like,
Oh,
and
yes. I
and
use that on
mhm.
myself and my kids.
Okay, yeah, me too. Because it's just like, wow, look at all that just came off of there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad it's working for you. That's wonderful.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good product. Awesome. Okay. Let's see here. So common skin types, we've kind of been talking a little bit about. Being familiar with different skin types is super helpful, especially when we're trying to suggest skincare products. Don't worry if you're not 100% sure on what your customer needs, because with the 100% guarantee, satisfaction guarantee, we can always switch things out. But I remember when I first started, I was always asking, my director, Melanie or Cindy, what they would suggest. And then after a while, you kind of get the idea like, oh, this might be best. If they have sensitive skin, it's also good to tailor it in that regard as well. Um, and if you can find something for their skin type. So let's see here. So there's several different ones we can look at. So here's the normal or balanced one. It's very healthy looking. If someone tells you that they don't know their skin type, then chances are that they're normal. So because they're not having issues, they'd start to tell you like, oh yeah, I'm really dry all the time, or I'm super oily, or I'm always breaking out. So if they don't know, then that seems to be what's happening there for them. Let me just stop the share for one quick second, just in case, because I don't always get an alert if someone's trying to pop in. And I know Georgie wanted to join us here in just a minute, so I will just check to be sure that she's not trying to do that. Okay. Oh yeah, the triangle is really helpful. I agree. Very good. Okay, let's see here. Well, maybe she's not quite here yet, so I'll just keep on going and maybe it'll ding at me or something. That would be nice. Hello, I'm here. Okay, where'd we go? Nope, that's not it. Here, we'll go over here. Okay, I think I'm sharing again. All right, so yeah, that's you have soft and supple skin, rarely breaks out. Sounds ideal. I would love that. I've never had that. I actually had to be, did any of you ever have to take something called Accutane? It, it was,
Yeah.
oh, that's good. Pretty strong stuff. Like when I was in high school, I took it to try to help with my blemishes and stuff, but I also had to have a pregnancy test done each time because I guess it could affect if you got pregnant. And then they would,
Whoa.
yeah, and then they would tell me, I'm so sorry, there's no baby. And I'm like, well, thank goodness. I'm
Not
just here to make,
exactly, but I use like those I forget what it's called, like little blemish pads.
oh, okay, uh-huh. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know what you mean. Yeah, those are great. You just kind
But wow, you just give me a fright. Like, whoa. It's
of,
ice.
yeah, I wouldn't recommend it if you don't have to use anything. I'm sure you don't, because now there's Mary Kay. So
Thank the Lord.
I wish I had known this way back in the day, but any case, okay, and then we've got the dry skin. Oh, here, Amy is joining. Yay, it shows me. That's so
All right, I'm just
exciting.
feeding because my kids.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. You're good. No worries at all. Hi, Amy. We're just talking about dry skin right now.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm late. I've had a migraine all day and I just woke up.
Oh, you are fine, Amy. I'm just glad you're here. And we were just discussing like the differences between skin. And I was talking about how I have oily skin and how I used to have, I took Accutane back in the day.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, really strong stuff. And how I, I had to go to the doctor even to have a pregnancy test done every month to be sure that I wasn't pregnant on this medication because it could affect a baby. And then they'd go ahead and tell me, oh, I'm so sorry, there's no baby. And it's like,
Oh,
oh my
yeah.
goodness. So I'm so glad we have other alternatives here now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that was on birth control at the same time. Can you believe it? So that was
Oh,
rough
wow.
in high school. I don't miss those days at all. Oh, yay.
No.
Here comes Georgie. So, and then I've got the slides for this too. If you want to see them later, I'll pop them in probably tomorrow. Anyway, if you have dry skin, it might feel tight. It might feel a little itchy at times, feels dull, prone to wrinkles, and then definitely needs a lot of hydration and moisture retention products. So, hi, Georgie. I think you're in. I don't know if I did it right, but welcome.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
here.
Oh, good. Okay, welcome, welcome. We're just talking about the different skin types. And so this one we're on to is oily skin. And I just feel like I'm always shining, not meaning to shine, but it happens. And then you get those little breakouts here and there. I do find that it helps if I'm careful with what I'm eating, but can't always keep from having that happen. So sometimes feels like heavy or sticky. Oh, this is good to know. I did not know that you have slower wrinkle formation when you have oily skin. Awesome. I plan that, you know. Needs oil control, mattifying products, definitely. So it's nice that we have the Mary Kay skincare line too for, and Clear Proof, of course, but I try to reserve the Clear Proof for like really serious blemish issues. Do any of you have customers that are on the Clear Proof that just have a few blemishes here and there that are loving that?
I have two clients that are using it that
Okay.
they absolutely love it.
Good.
The one was pregnant and her doctor would not allow her to use it while she was pregnant. So,
Oh, sure. Okay.
but when I talked to her last month, she was like, oh, I miss it so much. My face is breaking out. I hate this.
Oh no.
So,
Oh man. I wonder if she could use like this Mary Kay skincare line, like the mattifying one or something, or if that
she
just
didn't
wouldn't
wanna
even do
use-
anything.
Yeah, she didn't want to use anything because I had suggested a
Mhm.
couple others and she was like, oh, I'm just gonna wait. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I suppose better safe than sorry when you have a little baby. Oh, that's so exciting though for her that, but it's hard because that, you know, you're prone to even more breaking out with the hormones going all over the place. So,
Yeah.
aw. Well, she's blessed to have you, and she'll be back, I'm sure, for a
Yes.
long time. Aw. Let's see. Okay, so then the combination skin is, you've got healthy looking skin with smooth texture, but might have that oily T-zone and then drier cheeks and jawline. And that's where sometimes people use the multi-masking, where you can do the charcoal mask in the T-zone and then the gel mask in the other drier spots. So I think that's genius for anybody with combo skin to, knock it all out with one little fell swoop there. So, and it looks like lines and wrinkles can appear later in life here too. So, and then it can be a little tricky to balance it out, but I feel like if you've got a little combination of using, like a charcoal mask, and then a gel mask, it should help with that, just keeping everything happy. So, yeah. Okay, so sensitive skin. I don't know about you, but I have this almost all the time with someone who's new. They'll tell you that they have sensitive skin. So it's really good to ask them what that even means, because it could just mean that they haven't been using any skincare products at all. And so even within 1 to 2 weeks of using them, their skin will kind of normalize, I guess you would say, or I forget what the word is, just because it hasn't had time to adjust. So I always will tell people, give it a little bit of time unless they have a severe rash or something from trying out a product, that they should be okay. It's normal to have, blemishes pop up right after trying a new skincare line with a cleanser and that kind of thing. But if they're at all not sure, the Mary Kay skincare line is really made for sensitive skin, as long as they're not worried about, you know, fixing age, preventing age issues, that kind of thing. Then it'll be fine. But that's one that I know of that is really good, um, for sensitive skin. Um, and yeah, then let's see what else. I always want to make sure too. Sometimes I've had it where someone is fine with the Miracle Set, but then they use the SPF and they break out, and they may be sensitive to the SPF. So it's sometimes you have to do a little bit of ruling out to figure out what it is exactly that is causing redness and that kind of thing. But yeah, so that is about sensitive skin. And I think our men's line is great for all lines, um, sensitive and stuff. And I'll have this chart available. Whoops, sorry, come back here. Trying to move this picture. Maybe I can, oh, there. Okay, so these will also kind of tell you which ones would be helpful for what it is that someone might be needing. So if they're not really having any signs of aging, they're just getting started, the Mary Kay skincare line is great. Also, if they have sensitivities to skincare products, you might want to start there. And it's nice too because you can pick hydrating or the mattifying. And then with the Miracle Set, that one's also wonderful because it's just helping you get started. If you're just barely starting to see signs of aging, or it's a little bit more moderate. I noticed that it got rid of some of my melasma as well from having kids, so that was a real blessing. And then there's the 2 formulas, normal to dry or combo to oily. And then the Time Wise Repair, this one is really for advanced signs of aging to reduce the look of deep lines and wrinkles. It says it's suitable for all skin types. I find that it also works really well though if you have normal to dry skin, but it doesn't mean you can't try it if you have oily or combo skin. It's worth a try. So those are fantastic. The Clear Proof works great for mild to moderate acne, and within 7 days you'll notice a difference. It's suitable for all skin types as well, which is great to know, and clears up the blemishes. And so that's great. And then the MK Men, my husband's using this. He really likes it, and he's never tried any of the Mary Kay products really. And it's helping with the moisture. When we went on our trip this last week, it really helped because it was super dry. So he was using that and loving it. And then it also helps with age, minimizing those age issues. I don't know why I'm calling them age issues, signs of aging. We all will age. So let me know if you have any questions while we're going here.
Oh, I noticed with the repair line,
Yes.
that when I had the combination skin, because my skin's changed,
Sure.
with age. But with combination skin or oily skin, the day cream, seems to be too rich for some
Okay.
people.
Hmm.
And they go, they kind of use the, Miracle, the moisturizing, the
Oh, the
antioxidant,
antioxidant.
moisturizer.
Uh-huh.
And I've like noticed some other, beauty consultants have said the same thing, that if
Okay.
you're more combination oily, or if you have like oily skin, that the
Hmm.
day cream is just too rich. It's like
Okay.
too much. So if you are using it and you have any issues with it, that's generally why. It's your
Okay.
skin type. So if you're more
Sure.
normal to dry, it works better. So now that my
Okay.
skin is more dry, I can
Hmm.
use the day cream.
Oh,
Where
isn't that
be
interesting?
where before I couldn't use it, I would have to use the antioxidant moisturizer.
Okay.
So yeah,
Wow,
there's really, and I just found that out just recently. So
that's
um,
great tip. Could you use the night cream then? With
yeah,
the
I could use the night cream,
okay.
but it was, I don't know what I don't know if it was just, the different formulas or something. I guess
Mm-hmm.
it's just the different formulas, whatever
Sure.
makes it a little bit more richer or something.
Yeah.
But I can use it now, but that's just because my skin's dry now.
Okay. Oh, that's
Um,
a super tip. I remember you switching over and then didn't
mhm.
realize now you can do it again.
But now, yeah, I can. And actually, it was also a tip from Nikki McDaniel on Thursday night,
Uh-huh.
one of the Thursday night happy
Yes.
hours.
Okay.
When she was going through it, she had also mentioned that if you have oily skin, sometimes you can't use the day cream,
Okay.
that you have
Oh,
to
that's
switch over. That she found that out.
okay. Oh, that's good. It's interchangeable, which is fantastic.
Yeah,
So,
which everything's interchangeable anyway.
yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah, just
good. I'm glad that's
just a
worked
little
for
tip if anybody ever has customers that
you.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
complain about the day cream and it being a little
Right.
too much.
Okay. Thank you, Georgie. That's wonderful. And whenever you have firsthand experience, I think that's
Hmm.
the very best. So awesome. And then I think we've all tried out the Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app. That's super helpful for just figuring out what you could use. And when I first saw that, I kind of freaked out because I thought, really, I need all these products? You don't really need all the products. It's just, it's helpful to see the ones that, might be good in the cleansing area and exfoliating and that kind of thing. So, but it's great for helping customers if they don't mind downloading an app. To help them pick out the right products. So I guess my battery is going low, so I will go quick here. Okay, we got a little pop quiz. Um, True or false? Mary Kay products work on the top layers of the skin. What do you think?
Well, they work on all of
False.
them.
I'll tell you in a minute here. I think it's true. It's like the top 3 layers, I want to say. Uh,
Well,
you,
yeah.
we'll take a, I think it'll show us all the answers here after we look at all of these. Okay, true or false? You can control both intrinsic and extrinsic factors of aging. So like the outside stuff and the inside stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's false because obviously you can't control how you were born. That'd be amazing.
I just realized I'm muted. I'm here answering. I'm like, really?
Oh, you're good. No worries. Okay, so here's another one. Your customer is 18 years old with no visible signs of aging. She has dry patches of skin. You should recommend. Hmm. So 18.
I would go
Mary Kay Skin
time-wise.
Line,
Huh?
the hydrating.
Oh, okay. Mary Kay Skincare line hydrating. Were you gonna say something too, Anne?
I would go with time-wise.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good starter one for sure as well. See what it tells us here in a moment. Okay, skin that has an oily T-zone and drier cheeks and jawline can be best described as which skin type?
Combination.
Combination?
Yes, combination. I know that for sure. And then number 5, our body's natural production of which 2 important proteins begins to slow down as part of the natural aging process?
D.
Did you say D?
Yeah.
Yep, the collagen and elastin. I think
Yes.
that's right. All that stuff stops bouncing back. How rude. Okay. And then number 6, your customer is 33 years old, has worked as a lifeguard for 15 years, and has lots of sun damage. What should you recommend? Oh, these are good. Should we just see the answers?
I'd almost say the repair line, but
That's what
Right.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Give some hydration to that gal.
Definitely hydration and repair.
Yeah, let's see what it says here. Oh, hey, look at you guys. Way to go. Okay,
Oh,
so
goodness.
yeah, the repair.
Whoops.
we lost Leah.
When her battery died.
I bet you did. Maybe she'll switch over to something else. I'm bad. I have 2 things. I have like my phone and my laptop.
Yeah, I do too.
Tuesday nights are like super busy for me. I have like different Zooms at different places at different times. Let's see if she hops back. I'm looking to see if she sends a message.
She just did. Her computer battery died in the middle of our Zoom meeting. I apologize. So it's in Messenger.
Yeah.
Well,
Did we leave?
here she comes.
He did.
I am so sorry. I just thought my computer was plugged
Okay,
in.
I
so-
was like confused for a second.
Oh my goodness. Well, I think I meant to show you the answers here, and then I don't know if I still can. I'll show you real quick, and then I'll let you go. I'm so sorry. Oh dear, this is real fun. I'm just glad it would come back on fast. Okay, so here we go. So let me just put that on there. Thank you for staying. I didn't know if it would what it would do. So that was interesting. Okay. So yeah, Mary Kay products work on the top layers of skin. So that's good to know. The top 3 apparently. And then I guess we cannot control those intrinsic and extrinsic factors of aging. It's just kind of part of the process. And then the 18-year-old with no visible signs of aging, it says the Mary Kay Skincare hydrating regimen. I think it's because there's no signs of aging that they would recommend that. Otherwise, if you start to see the signs of aging, then you'd probably want to try TimeWise. Like when they get into their 20s and up is kind of when you see that. But really just use at your discretion. If they're wanting to try a TimeWise, it's not going to hurt them if they're 18 and up. So just not the little teeny boppers. Okay, and then we have the combination skin. Very good. The collagen and elastin were the other parts that slowed down. And then the TimeWise repair was the one that would be really, really helpful for that poor lifeguard. Wow. Awesome. Okay, I can't remember what's for next week, but we will do another kind of little class like this. I can take a look and see if I have it in here. I don't know. Oh yeah. Okay, so next week we're going to talk about mastering skincare concerns. So hopefully this was helpful for you. And I know I learned something too. And thank you for sticking with me while it, booted me out. So
Yeah, we
awesome.
were
Well,
just like all of a sudden, whoop, we lost Leah.
I was just doing that on purpose to see if maybe Georgie could take over for us. So I'm kidding. Well, I hope your headache goes away, and I'm sorry, Amy.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I was looking at
You
Anne, and I was
too.
like, oh wait. And yeah, let me know if you have any thoughts about skincare stuff this week that I can help with. Otherwise, I can let you go, and I will plan on seeing you next week, same time, same place.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a great week, and thanks for being with me.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.